Alright guys, I'm going to talk you through our extras for week 5 of block 7. And yeah, let's just start with Monday. It is the second half of a full Hyrox. You're going to complete it for time. Run 1k, row 1k, run 1k, farmer carry 200 meters, run 1k, sandbag lunge 100 meters, run 1k, 100 wall balls. So this is going to test your mettle, so to speak, and you're going to try and get through this in around 30 to 40 minutes. That's a tough ask. It's a tough workout. This is the second portion of the workout, so we're trying to compartmentalize part of this session, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Press and endurance will be our strength piece on Monday. We'll be working every 3 minutes for 18, 15 strict press, 12 bench press, and 9 chest flies. So it'll be very press heavy, but it is pressing endurance we're going for here. Excuse me. And we're looking for some as close to unbroken as possible throughout this. You can pick the load, make sure it's challenging but achievable. And remember, you're doing this for 6 rounds, and the clock's in charge. Skills on Tuesday. We've got our core progression where we'll be holding a plank for 45 seconds. We'll have some kneeling kettlebell halos and some kettlebell windmills. So this will focus on a little bit of rotational strength. The kneeling kettlebell halo is all about stability within rotation. So not the strength to rotate, but the ability to withstand a force trying to make you rotate. So that's what the kettlebell does. Whenever we're overhead, there's an element of your body wanting to go with it. You have to resist. The kettlebell windmill is going to take you through a range of motion that's really going to hit the oblique. A little bit of leg mobility, hamstring stuff going on there as well, but mostly you'll be feeling that down the sides of the abs. Strength on Tuesday will be some pulling endurance, 6 rounds of a chin over bar hold, some supinated bent over rows. You'll pick the load on that one, and 24 banded upright rows. Supinated bent over rows, little tip for supinated and pronated. You would hold a bowl of soup like this, or if somebody poured soup into your hands, you're not going to hold it like this. You would hold it like this. So with a bent over row with a supinated grip, your palms are pointing away from you and you're pulling the bar in. That's my way of remembering it. So if you can't remember what pronated is, think about soup, and it's the opposite of that, vice versa. Engine, I'll come back to that. So skills, skipping progression, we'll be working on some single leg work on Wednesday. We'll have our strength push press test on Wednesday as well, where we'll be aiming for a heavy 5 rep max on the push press. Our endurance workout on Thursday will be all about running and echo bike. So really big interference there between those two movements. Everything gassy, everything leg endurance, and you're just gonna have to keep moving in that one. We've got this kip and pull up. It's almost like a bit of a test. You'll be able to see what sort of numbers you're holding consistently in an 8-minute EMOM. The goal is 10 kipping pull-ups every minute on the minute for 8. If you have butterfly pull-ups, still do kipping pull-ups. They're very, very beneficial. I actually find them way more challenging than a butterfly pull-up at this stage. So I would recommend putting yourself outside your comfort zone in that regard. Arms and shoulders then, we'll have some dumbbell bicep curls going as heavy as you can, 4 sets of 10. Behind the neck dumbbell tricep extensions, 4 sets of 10 again. And some dumbbell hang clean and presses, 2 big sets of 20 to finish this one. Using the heaviest weight that you can go, but you're going to be limited because they'll be big sets, so you'll have to go a bit lighter on that. skill transfer work. We're going to round off this 5-week block with some snatch balance. You'll be doing sets of 4, and the goal will be to get as heavy as you can for your 6 sets of 4. Now, with the snatch balance, it's very demanding on mobility. It's very demanding on technique, which means that using the heaviest weight we can might put you in a position where you're still using light weight, because there's so many other factors limiting your ability to perform the movement. If you're very proficient at the snatch balance, you'll be able to really push that loading and push your position. But for a lot of people, this will be a continuation of more light skill practice. Our engine progression retest will be on Saturday, and this is that good old EcoBike EMOM, every minute for 10 minutes, 15 calories for the guys, 10 calories for the ladies. So we're seeing if we can hold a higher number than we did at the start of this block. Our double under progression, we'll be mixing things up with our double under progression. It's all going to be about plyometrics. For obvious reasons, we need to be able to jump and rebound quickly. So we're going to be doing 4 sets for quality of some depth drop. It's fine. I find this so hard to say. Depth drops plus a box jump. You'll do 6 of those, where you'll step off a box jump or step off a box, and as soon as you land, you absorb and take off straight away. So you're trying to practice landing and springing up into the box jump. Once you've done those 6, you'll then do 4 vertical jumps, and this is your practice to practice that power jump that you need in the double under. And then you'll finish each set with 24 double unders, where you're putting that jumping into practice. That's a lot of jumping in one session. So really make sure your calves and Achilles, hip flexors, hamstrings, all of that good stuff are warm and ready for that. So really do warm up. Last thing is going to be our running progressions, and I've actually I've signed up for the marathon as of last week. I signed up for it, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride with my training and my preparation. So on Wednesdays and Sundays, those will be my running days. So on Wednesday, I have a 5K, which will be performed at a easy pace, my pace given to me through the app I'm using, which is very, very effective. And I would recommend it. It's called Runna, and it gives you. I'm not a running coach, so for me, I need to find something that's going to keep me in check, and it's getting me to run at a 5:45 per kilometer pace for 5K. And on Sunday, we'll be doing an 8K, longer pace, but with progressive speed throughout the course of that workout. The instructions are detailed in the sessions here on Beyond the Whiteboard, but there's also some instructions that I would encourage you to use if my paces aren't going to be what you're wanting to aim for. And everybody's paces should be different, quite frankly. So that is going to be the week's worth of extras, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.